Hey, what's going on YouTube? Today we're going to be working on this 2014 Volvo. She's got the check engine light on. So we're going to go ahead and connect here with this laptop, see what's going on. Hit Volvo Trucks. Auto detect. Oh, I don't want to do that. Got the diesel laptop with the Texa. Got it all hooked up. Let's go ahead and do a full system scan. Alright, so we got this all loaded up. We're gonna go down here. Looks like there's a couple faults in the ABS module and the ECM and the transmission module. So we're gonna come in here and take a look. Looks like we have additional axle, left wheel speed sensor, open or short circuit. And the customer complaint on this was there was something going on with yeah, that one right there, the NOx sensor, performance sensor element, bank 1, sensor 1. So we're gonna go ahead and go in this module. Spring cluster is on. Okay, so it has some U codes, some CAN communication, fuel injection quantity lower than expected. Customer just replaced all of the injectors and cups on this. So it has a D13 in it, so those are prone to having problems. But we're gonna go in here and activation. Focus. We're gonna do a selective catalyst reduction NOx conversion monitoring. Go ahead and hit start, and it'll tell you what the test does. It's made up of 4 phases, can last 25 to 30 minutes. It gives you a bunch of warning things. Go ahead and press X on that. The engine must be idling, so we're gonna go ahead and start it. Parking brake must be engaged. The transmission must be in neutral. Yes, yes, yes. Confirm. And we're gonna go ahead and hit confirm to start it. And over here, let's see, upstream NOx, downstream NOx, add blue efficiency. I'm just gonna let this thing do its test. Sorry about the noise, but now we're about 10 minutes in, and you can see that the upstream NOx sensor is starting to read. It's going a little bit, and then it's going to cut out, and that's just a part of the test. You can see our temperatures on the DOC to DPF. The exhaust gas is all going up, which is good. You can see our upstream NOx is at 1830 ppm. Okay, so now the blue one decided to join in, which is the downstream. So now we got both upstream and downstream NOx reading about the same, which is what we want. Temperatures still rising. and now these are reading about the same. I'm gonna wait, and we'll get a final test result at the end once everything is completed. So we'll come back. Okay, so the red one, again, the upstream NOx came down a little bit, and the blue should follow. So those are good. Those temperatures are basically the same. Your DOC is always going to be cooler. This is in Celsius, so yeah, I don't know what that is, but it's always going to be cooler than the DPF. So we're going to come and take a look. The upstream fell down a little bit, and the downstream is still at 1830. Slowly creeping down. Should be about 10 minutes left in this test, or I'll come back if anything else changes. So the upstream one doing a little weird stuff over here, but it got back up. Now it's following the blue one. I'm not quite too sure about what that squiggly is over here, but the code is for this, for the upstream sensor. We'll see if it finishes off correctly or not. Alright, so the RPM dropped. We're at the end of the test now. Both of them, looks like both of them dropped and are following each other. That's our temperatures. Yeah, so both of them dropped now. The engine is gonna shut off to give it that final squirt of def to get the upstream and downstream ppm at a lower. Oh, looks like it's going back up now. Both went back up. Now this upstream one is doing some crazy stuff. That's the one that the code was for, so again, we'll see when it's done. They both dropped, which is good. And now it looks like they're getting closer to one another, getting ready to follow each other again. Sorry again about the noise. These things are pretty loud. We'll come back. Okay, so the engine did shut off, which is good. That's a part of the plan. The test. You can see the test is still going. It's doing its final part. We got upstream 15, downstream 17 ppm. So we're just gonna wait until it's completely done, and it'll give us our test results. Okay, the procedure is complete, so we're gonna go ahead and press confirm, and this is our test results. Okay. Alright, so after digging into it a little more, I'm thinking the reason why that NOx level sensor code came on and then went away was because the soot level was a little high. It was at 63%. Sorry, I turned the camera off and I didn't show you that, but in the dash it was at 63%. It was a little high, and in the computer it showed 63%, so I'm gonna run a forced regen on it, and that should bring it down. There's this other check over here, which I guess is the check engine, because that other one is the mill. So we're gonna go in there afterwards and see what that one's about, but percentage complete. just started. We'll be back. Alright, so that took about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. But now you can see the soot level is at 0%, and in the red it's showing that it was at 63%. It's just a live data of it. There's the ash level, 0%, and the soot level, 0%. So this truck is ready to roll.